Now, this one, I cannot even sound this warning enough. And why I'm saying is because I spoke to a very good friend of mine, and she was very, 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 very truthful with me. And I was so impressed. And I will say this again. This is in line with when you say your husband is abroad, and then because you have married, because you're wanting, you think and believe that everything is fine, and then you let go. You know, you don't work, you're not doing anything, you're expecting money from Obodo Ibo. Okay, please do not ever think or imagine that Obodo Ibo people don't go broke. We do go broke. Money, they're gonna come here. You don't see it, and no one is gonna give you. All right. So, if you have something doing, please do that job, work that business like you don't, and you're not even aware of anything that is happening. Continue your life as if to say nothing is going on. Let me tell you a story. You know, I always tell people that before most of the things I say, I have story behind. Before I came to Europe, I recall I came back to do my NYSC because I came on holiday trip. So I went back to my NYSC. Now, before I went back for my NYSC, my family here said no, that I should stay. I already stayed this period, blah, 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 blah. And I said, no, I wanted to go back. Because, of course, knowing Nigeria, everything is, you know, so disorganized. I just knew that, I didn't want to do my NYSC, but I just knew that, listen, you know, to get this out of the way once and for all, I'm going to do this. Now, while I was doing, or before I went for my NYSC, I got a call. I got the offer to come to the United States. You know, everything had been worked out, you know, go to the embassy, do this, do this, do that. And I recall I told my family on the phone, and I said, the America we wait. And they were like, why? I'm like, listen, because right now I'm in the middle of trying to get into my NYSC, and I don't know, since I've already started, I don't want, but like, I know, but we told you that you were supposed to hold, you know. I said, I cannot keep my life on hold. I told them, I said, I couldn't keep my life on hold like that. I needed to do something. So NYSC, my call-up letter was out, I'm going. So they were like, okay, after NYSC, let's talk. By the time NYSC was over, I was already looking for another thing to do. I was basically or practically forced to go to the embassy because I was already moving on to the next thing. You know, I left Nigeria just immediately after NYSC. Okay, so by the time, you know, NYSC was finishing, I was moving on to the next thing. I was called. I said, that this, I was giving excuse. I said, listen, I already have something I want to, you know, I've already said, you know, programmed. And, you know, I was like, listen, your appointment is for tomorrow. You have to leave, you know, and that was how it was. For no other reason, if other than the fact that the appointment had already been fixed, I don't think I would have gone to the embassy. So what am I saying in essence? Do not, because of the sake of the abroad, make yourself redundant and shallow and fallow. Don't do that. Behave as if to say that this abroad, you know, because for me, my mind was like, okay, what if I don't get the visa? I knew I was going to get the visa, but I was, you know, I'm that kind of person. I was like, okay, so what if I don't get the visa? I mean, for whatever reason, they may decide that they don't want to give me that visa. Okay? You know, so my mind was, okay, so what if they don't give me the visa? I need to be moving on to the next thing. And that's what you should also be telling yourself as a lady. So if you have an amazing job back home, listen, don't be fooled. We can work around it. You understand? It can be done. If you're already flying high in whatever it is you're doing back home, keep flying. Pretend or behave as if to say nothing is there. And listen, it's not a bragging issue. You know, it's not a bragging issue. It's not a boasting stuffs. You know, it's nothing. Listen, this abroad is not a boasting stuffs. It's just another country, another place with a different climate. If you get into the nitty-gritty of what life is here, it's whack. Okay? So that's what I'm just trying to say. Okay? Now, and like I said, I can't sound this enough. If you didn't hear me before, please, rewind, put it on loud volume and listen to me say it again. Put your back into anything it is that you are doing back home. Whatever job it is you're doing, whatever business it is you're doing, work it like there is no tomorrow. Work it like this is your last bus stop. Now, the decision to leave a thriving career back home and relocate abroad is entirely yours. But what I'm going to tell you in this is, if you are going to a country in Europe, especially, where English is not the major language, okay? Know this. You will be obliged to stay redundant for a while. You have to take your time to integrate language, schooling, name it. Before you be talking about, probably getting a training or skilled or something, and then getting a job. Now, one thing I'm always going to guarantee you is that Europe is not America, it's not UK. You must be able to tell yourself, what can I do? What will I do? For example, let me give you an example. When I first came here, I don't want to go into the politics of this, but every time, I was always proposed the jobs that I knew that I was overqualified for. So I had to take, 2 steps back and ask myself, what am I going to do? Luckily, I met great people in the system who were able to walk me through. I can talk about doing my master's today in France as an immigrant. Truthfully, it's nothing short of a miracle. I'll tell you that much. Okay? It's nothing short of a miracle. All right? So what I'm going to tell you in a nutshell is, if you have a thriving career, the decision to drop your career, to leave your career, and come over to a country and start all over again, it's all yours. If you're not coming as an expatriate, you're not coming as, on resident, that's all the decision of that dynamic is all yours. Are you willing to do it? Okay? I can only tell you what it entails or what you have to go through, but the decision to, pack up and leave and drop that job, it's all up to you. Now, still about the career and a job and making money thing is this. When the husband in the abroad come, and he noticed that the woman that he is doing something with, that the woman knows so gigan, that the woman know what's up. A man who is serious, let me tell you something. The life here is a job for 2 people. I tell you, it's a job for 2 people. So when the man knows that, okay, that the woman that he's dealing with, okay, she knows what's up, she did walk, she did do her thing. You see him, he's going to be so impressed. He's going to be so, how will I put it? He's going to be all giving, supportive, that you will find his respect for you is going to be on this level. Which is why it is very easy to play with women who their husband in their abroad tell them is in their abroad, then he comes back home day in, day out. Day in, day out, you're not doing anything, you're with the husband from the abroad, you take him this, you do this. Okay, he want you anything you want, give me money, he buy. Give me money, he buy. Listen. If you don't know, men respect women who I'm not talking about gigolos here right now, and I'm talking about leechers or leeches. No, most men respect a woman who comes out and, you know, when it says, okay, I want, you know, you take from your own purse to go buy something, even if it's for him. With that, you didn't ask him for the money. You just go, you know, you go and pick up what you want. Be it what you want to eat, be it what you want to wear, whatever. The man is going to look at you like, really? And you know, men love challenges. So when a man, when you give that, when a woman, you do that to a man, he's like, come. So is it, what do you mean? Why can't you ask me? You know, most men, you know, there are still some people that will complain, after all, it's not you that I gave money the other day. Yes, they will still be the same person. But then for them, it is like a challenge when, you know, this same lady does not ask for anything, does not, you know, she just moves on her, you know, okay, just hold on here, I'm going to buy this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, all from her purse. She's not asking for a dime. Oh, the guy is going to vex. He will vex and he'll begin to, you know, surprise you anyhow. You have to understand it. The dynamics of men, you know, I keep on telling people, reverse psychology. If you understand what it is that you want, and you see somebody that you like, if you play reverse psychology in each of those instances, you're going to get the husband that you're not looking for. I'm telling you. It's just what it is. You know? Anyway, I don't want to digress. Okay, so moving on. Yes, do not leave your job or business, okay, when your relocation is not in your hands. When that's your visa, okay? If you have decided, okay, you're going to leave, whatever it is that you're doing, until you put that thing inside your hand, do not go anywhere. Stick to what it is that you are doing. I can't sound this thing enough. I can't even tell you how many people or women have fallen for this trap, leaving them with kids to take care of, pregnancy after pregnancy, one after the other. The man will come back, my darling, another one, he enter. Before you know what's happening, they're having kids in Nigeria. Those children, the government of the country have no clue they exist. Yes. Yes. Now, hey, and this is what I'm going to say about this again. If by paraventure, let me speak like our people, if paraventure you take in and you have that baby, please tell that man, okay, to go and declare that child at the embassy. It's the simplest thing to do for everything that is important for the sake of that child. It may be that, okay, tomorrow you did not go, but at least you have been able to do something for your child or for your children. If he does it, well, all well and good. We know that, yes, you know, there is nothing to hide. Yes. But if he does not, or he plays around it, then there's a lot to hide. Why do I say that? If the man is here and he has kids here with another woman here, and they're still living together, they're still married, if for any reason, okay, he has to have another child back home, and then he declares it at the embassy, automatically, they will not say, you have gone to born pikin outside. No. But in your tax returns, it's going to reflect. Yes. If I send money back home and I want reduction in my taxes, I have to declare that I send money back home. I declare how much I send, I declare everything, and then I get tax returns. Or I will not pay taxes depending on how much I sent home to my dependents. Do you see? So if he puts the child in, okay, and he's doing away match back home, and he has a family here that the wife here doesn't know, it's going to reflect in the tax returns, because obviously it is going to be, it's expected that he's going to take care of the children back home. Do you see it? So, if anybody tells you, it's like I said, if anybody is telling you something otherwise, ask questions. Ask questions, because that is the only way to, get things in order. I'm not saying you should not marry the abroad husband if the abroad husband come. Everybody has their peculiar cases. And, one thing you also have to know is that for you to decide that I want to marry a husband in the abroad, it's all about patience. If you are a patient person, okay, husband in the abroad is for you. Nah, it doesn't work for people like us. Nah. Abroad husband. So I'm just saying, if you know you're not patient, don't bother with the abroad, are you in the abroad husband? Now, what I'm going to say next may seem, it may seem a little bit insensitive, but I promise you it's not. I'm just trying to, it's, and like I said, it's all a mode or a way for you to be able to protect yourself as well. A lot of people will say, okay, my husband is in the abroad, and they start borning children. It's your choice, it's your decision. I would say, why don't you hold off on the kids until you move out, until you get to the abroad? Yes. Why don't you hold off the kids until you get to the abroad? And this is where I'm going to end this video. So, like I said, anything can happen. Alright? I don't want to drag it. I don't want to, go left ways and all that. But I just want to make people understand that the abroad, my husband is in the abroad issue, has become the unhappiness of a lot of women. A lot of them were not told exactly what they were coming in for. Yes, or what they were walking into. So I'm going to say also, like I said, ask a lot of questions. And you, the abroad husband people, let the woman know. Do not go painting roses for her. Do not go, talking as if to say you are the government. You cannot give what you don't. You are not the government. You are not working with the commune. You're not working with the embassy. None of them. So you cannot just begin to fly him out anyhow. No. Because every country on the internet, you have all the things, stipulations are all there. You read it. Nobody, you read it and know what it is that you need to tell your spouse that she needs to know. Because the abroad husband will come equipped. It's not hard. The abroad husband will always come equipped. He already knows what to do. He will ask all the right questions and go to them and he will do it. The abroad husband has no shaking if he knows what he's doing. And if his aka is not kuroto, that's where there's problem. I'm saying it. So these are the things you need to know. And these are the questions you need to ask. Do not be shy, because why I'm saying don't be shy is because you are not there. You are not there. You don't know the dynamics. So ask these questions. It's important. Don't be fooled. Don't be carried away. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. And yeah, on this note, this is where I'm going to finish this video. Leave all your questions in the question box in the comment section. I'll leave my email on the screen. You can email me. Ask me any questions you may want, because I will tell you for a fact I have seen women disintegrate because of this. I'm still seeing today, so if you have any questions you may want to ask or you may want to know, feel free to email me. I'll put my email on the screen, or you can leave your questions in the comment section below and I will definitely answer them. All right. And on this note, guys, I'm going to say Merci beaucoup d'être là. Merci beaucoup de m'avoir écouté, and do not fail to subscribe to my channel and not fail to like my videos, please, because your likes actually do help my videos. So please like this video, and yes, until the next video, until we see again, until we talk again, until we collide next, I want to say thank you. I love you. Bye-bye.
She's loving me all through the night.